freak, dude. Seriously. You're literally a freak. She called this entire process a digital waterboarding, and we had our fun. And now, this is what we are talking about. Like, we're talking about how this is a digital lynching or a digital waterboarding. Hey, you thought it was a joke at first? I remember the stream. Yeah, I mean, it is. And now she's on fucking Fox News talking about this shit. And there is a reason for it. And that reason is... No, you chose to be a Zionist. I was born a Jew. Like, we're both chose to be LGBTQ. It's not a choice to be who you are. Eve, come on. Me not being able to control my urge to lick a nice pussy is a bit different from wanting a Jewish ethno-state no matter what the cost. You don't understand Zionism, M. Israel is a Jewish homeland. Its existence is the most successful iteration of a return of an indigenous people. It is woven into our religion and our blood. We are Israel. I won't deny myself the urge to lick that ground. What? Sorry, I didn't do my regular Eve Fartlow impression here. You don't understand Zionism, Im. Israel is the Jewish homeland. Its existence is the most successful iteration of a return of an indigenous people. It is woven into our religion and our blood. You know, blood and soil. That sort of thing. We are Israel. I won't deny myself the urge to lick that ground. Israel has a right to have a fatherland. And also some Lebensraum, I mean living space. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Is that a Scottish accent? Yeah, she is Scottish. Eve Barlow is a Scottish Jew living in Los Angeles. I'll lick the fucking dirt off the vegan leather boots of an IDF soldier if it means justifying another day of an apartheid state that was built on the backs of Palestinian bloodshed and mass displacement on the grounds of their ethnic background. Are there a lot of Scottish Zionists? No. No. As a Scottish guy with a very heavy accent, I'm going to need to record some lines for you. If you keep talking like that, you're going to get stuck. Mate, you need to work on that accent. Dude, you are portraying Israel in a bad light when Britain is the main one at wrong. What? Bro. Okay. Yes, Britain is the main one who is wrong, okay? But you know, it's not like it's not like Israel isn't continuing the apartheid regime, you know what I mean? What is this? Jew in the streets, Zionist in the sheets, baby. What the fuck? I love when people tweet, lol, you're a Zionist. Like, I don't know who the fuck I am. Lol, you're a bigot. I wear this chain around my neck. It's the key to my heart. Jew in the streets, Zionist in the sheets, baby. Ain't nobody fucking Eve Barlow, dude. Look at this. Get the fuck out of here. Isn't this just like admitting being a Nazi? What the fuck? Right? I'm Scottish. I hate this bitch and most normal Scots do. I bet she voted for Brexit too. Eve Farlow is best friends with Amber Heard, the Johnny Depp abuser. It's just like, this is, again, like I said, and like Chapo correctly pointed out, the entire purpose of this like idiotic fucking take is to move the conversation away from it's like she's strapped on a suicide vest here, okay? And is just like dedicating herself to the cause while doing personal branding and getting people to pay attention to her, because every moment that we pay attention to someone like Eve Fartlow and her absolute nonsense psychopathic takes is another moment But we are not talking about an unjustifiably cruel apartheid state destroying Palestinian homes and lives. You understand? Left flanks, we're not expecting her actual accent. Let's see what she had to say. Let's see what she sounds like.
Coming on. I am furious about the kind of things that I'm seeing repeated across social media today and fueling this type of actual violence against Jews in America that I thought I never would see. How should we react to that for those of us who are not Jews in order to support our friends in this moment and also push back against the acceptability or tolerance of this type of violence against our fellow Americans?
I can't even be mad at this. Okay, that's so loud, dude. Like, I love, okay. Like, her fucking claim to being like an indigenous Palestinian is so psychotic, dude. I'm sorry. You're Jewish, living in Scotland. Like, your ancestral connection to historical Palestine is a ridiculous claim to begin with. It's like I have more of a fucking ancestral claim to historic Palestine by being Turkish, okay? And like I don't know, my ancestors being Ottoman, okay? So that's one. Two, it doesn't even fucking matter if you have an ancestral connection to historic Palestine and claim that you're indigenous, because it's still not fucking acceptable to be like, well, I have an ancestral connection to historic Palestine, so now I'm gonna fucking kill all the Palestinians living on it. Like, you can't do that. Okay? That's a ridiculous fucking thing. Oh, sorry. We're gonna have an apartheid state now. Nah, it is what it is. I do need to fucking hear her take. It's like, these motherfuckers don't even want to live in Israel, too. Like, you can't even go live in Israel, and you're just like in LA fucking crying about this shit. Because, you know, it's just like she wants to have her nice little vacation spot. That's it. Doesn't matter if it's built on so much Palestinian bloodshed and pain. What can you do is, oh yeah, you're right. I want to know. I want to fucking know what she actually sounds like. But also, before we figure out what she fucking sounds like, it's top of the hour, gents. Top of the fucking hour. If you'd like to no longer see the ads, if you no longer want to see the fucking ads, all you need to do is subscribe. You can do it for $5, or you can subscribe for free with a Twitch Prime. With a fucking Twitch Prime, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and fucking NBs. Use your Twitch fucking Primes right now to avoid the ads. And also, you can send me links that I'll fucking avoid like the plague. Your Scottish accent morphed into Irish? Okay, whatever. Here's the ad break. No. Not a single person subscribed when I said that. Not one. Eve Farlow looks like the girl from Stranger Things who watched too much Tucker Carlson. Oh, the keys is, yeah, by the way, her Zionism key is like fucking nasty. I'm just gonna let you know, because the real thing is, and I know this because like one of the groups that does this like reached out to me before. The origination behind the keys is that Palestinians carry keys to homes as necklaces, homes that were stolen from them, and the Zionism key is literally just co-opting that very real thing that Palestinians, some Palestinians do. There's a key, I think it was called 48 Keys Project, right? Isn't that one of them? Did you see them try to go after Seth Rogen? The discourse has reached a sufficient pitch of sophistication that in order to comprehend the state of Jewish life in the U.S., we must consider the thoroughly modern morality tale that is the story of Seth Rogen, Eve Barlow, and the fart emoji. Seth Rogen's Jewish problem? The Spectator has lots of great insight on the Jews, like this article they published literally defending Nazis. Oh my God. By the way, this is real. The Spectator is like openly anti-Semitic. So it's wild that they that they would have the audacity to write about fucking anti-Semitism and be like, Seth Rogen, you are anti-Semitic. Incredible stuff, I must add, from The Spectator. Seth, as Jews are being beaten in the streets and anti-Semitic violence is sky high, Eve Barlow was subject to anti-Semitic and misogynistic attacks. Yeah, like what? Being called fucking a farty girl? A farty boy? Eve Fartlow? It's great. Hey, man, how about this? Give Palestinians their homes back, and then you can say they fart a lot, okay? Does that seem good? Because I'm pretty sure most Palestinians would take that fucking in a heartbeat, dude. Palestinians are offered a right to return so that we can turn around and be like, yo, dude, y'all are farting crazy. Y'all are out here farting like nonstop. Farts are an anti-Semitic trope is a hilarious part of this discourse that I had not seen. I actually strongly feel that violence against Jews is a terrible problem. I also feel that diminishing violence leads to more violence, and to that end, comparing fart jokes to the pogroms is not helpful for violence against Jews. Fucking absolutely Cumster and dumpster. Seth Rogen is the man. Oh, this is an incredible clip as well. I saw this one. I didn't see it, but here's a dude talking about how he has PTSD.
אז מה אתם פה היום? 9 שנים אין לי %1. אינוס יצחק שלם לי ככל 10,000 שקלים, 100,000 שקלים, מה נראה לכם? פה ככה זה עומד. אמא שלי שילמה לי את הבית חולים של הפציעה שלי בעזה. אתם תבעתם את אמא שלי לעוד יחידה ולעוד יחידה ולעוד יחידה, מתזזים אותי בצבא ואף אחד לא לוקח אחריות, אף אחד לא מטפל בי ואני מתלונן, אני צועק, אני...
I pee at night from post-trauma. So here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing, boys. This is the exact same fucking energy. Sorry. This is the exact same. Don't fucking say Sag and damn and shit. This is the exact same energy as like, what's his fucking face? He killed 40 Palestinians, bro. What the fuck are you guys talking about? This is the exact same fucking energy as the Nicholas Pantaleo. Was it Nicholas Pantaleo who also successfully sued Arizona for murdering Derek? Fuck, what was the dude's name? Hold on. Was it Nicholas Pantaleo? I'm messing up the name. Hold on. The dude in Arizona. The dude in Arizona that fucking murdered that white dude, who then successfully sued for PTSD. No, he's not Palestinian. He's a fucking IDF soldier. Daniel Shaver, the guy who murdered Daniel Shaver. The cop that murdered Daniel Shaver. Philip Brailsford was his name. He was temporarily rehired to apply for pension, and then on top of that was able to successfully fucking sue the state of Arizona after being acquitted of murder. Successfully sue the state of Arizona and get an additional $2,500 a month because of the PTSD that he got by murdering Daniel Shaver. Now, one of the interesting points in this case that was not allowed to be used as evidence was the fact that he murdered Daniel Shaver with his own personal AR-15. On the side of that personal AR-15 that he had, there was an etching that said, "You're fucked." They wouldn't let that be used as evidence in the court. There's a whole genre of film in Israel that's commonly called shoot and cry that portrays IDF soldiers as damaged by the war they partook in. Yeah, I know. I mean, they did that already. They did that. They did that with the fucking babies that they murdered too. 65 babies, Palestinian babies, kids that were killed, that were murdered by Israeli weapons. They cry for them, they say. So fucked up. Anyway. So let's talk about some good news coming out of Israel. Israel, as of 3 hours ago, officially formed a coalition government. I mean, good as in like, you know, better than fucking Bibi Netanyahu. This guy is shit too. I know, dude. I know. There is no good. There is no good that will be good for Palestinians. I've talked about this a million fucking times over, okay? Isaac Herzog will be Israel's new president. Even as the country and its parliament remain deeply divided over the formation of a new government, Israeli lawmakers came together on Wednesday to elect the new president, Isaac Herzog, a former leader of the Labor Party and a government... Oh, it's not a prime minister. This is the president. Displaying a rare degree of consensus in a secret ballot, they voted overwhelmingly for Mr. Herzog, who currently serves as the chairman of the quasi-governmental Jewish Agency for Israel, diaspora, and runs social programs. So the reason why this is important, regardless, okay, are you happy? I am covering it finally. Hold on. Naftali Bennett is the new prime minister, who was the defense minister beforehand. Bibi Netanyahu is no longer going to be the prime minister. The president plays a mostly symbolic role as a national unifier in Israel's fractious parliamentary democracy, where the prime minister wields the most power. One of the president's main responsibilities is to grant a candidate the task of forming a government after elections. In Israel's current fragmented politics, which have produced 4 inconclusive elections in 2 years, part of the reason why there was additional stress created by Netanyahu, was to, you know, rinse and repeat the old school tactic of like unifying or basing. Is this generally good news or it's just not going to change? No, there is no good news. There will never be good news as far as like Israeli prime ministers changing. At least Bibi Netanyahu's gone, but the new dude is still going to be dog shit. Just like when before Naftali Bennett, the other main contender against Bibi Netanyahu was Benny Gantz. Benny Gantz was seen as the supposedly liberal guy. He ran on the war crimes that he committed. None of these people are liberal when it comes to Palestinian lives. You have to understand that. There will never be good news for Palestinians. The Labor Zionist Party is still incredibly fucking reactionary when it comes to the issue of Palestinian lives. Their leftist governments have been incredibly reactionary against Palestinian lives. Labor Zionism was at the forefront of offering additional protections and additional funds to settler terrorism in its origination. Here is Mehdi Hassan talking to Naftali Bennett.
You're withdrawing from occupied territories, which everyone in the world, including Israel's
back in
own Supreme
2017
Court, regards as occupied territory. That's the problem. You can't carve out stuff that's not your own.
Mahdi, I guess what you need to do is go back and change the Bible. You need to change the narrative of the Bible because it's all there. And I assume
is Israel a theocracy?
all Muslims,
is
Christians,
Israel now a theocracy?
and
Is it a
Jews.
religious state?
I assume.
Why are you quoting the Bible to me? I'm quoting the Supreme
Christians,
Court
Muslims,
of
and
your
Jews.
country. Hold on, the Supreme Court of your
Let me
country.
finish.
Let me just put the quote of the Supreme Court to you and then you respond.
You're finding...
The Judea and Samaria areas are held by the state of Israel in belligerent occupation. That is the view of the Supreme Court of your country. Are you saying the Bible trumps your Supreme Court? Is Israel now a theocracy?
Let me finish. Billions of Muslims and Christians believe in the Bible. I assume, including yourself, I don't know. If you want to say that our land does not belong to us, I suggest you go change the Bible first, come back and then show me a new Bible that's...
It's not about religion, right, Azan? Dude, you are so fucking insanely stupid. If you agree with this biblical justification as though that's what this is actually about, are you fucking stupid? Are you that stupid that you unironically believe his own argument?
says that the land of Israel doesn't belong to Jews.
The Bible in this circumstance is specifically a justification.
And seeing your land, your home, your parents, grandparents' home, lived there for decades, being taken away from you against your will to build a settlement, surely you'd be angry about that. Surely you'd see that as an injustice. Do you ever put yourself in their position and see that point of view?
Beyond the endless bunch of lies that you've just stated, I would just say that most of the Arab Muslim world can only envy the status of the Palestinians and the Israeli Arabs. You know, it's
I wasn't
not
talking about Israeli Arabs. I was talking about Palestinians in the West Bank.
World.
Can you put yourself in the position of a Palestinian in the West Bank who has his home taken from him? Just a simple question. No politics aside, religion aside, as a human being, can you see how would make you feel if you had been born a Palestinian in a village in the West Bank and lost your home? It's a very simple question.
So give me, I challenge you now and after the program, give me the name of one Palestinian who was living in a home and had his home taken away from him. That is a flat lie. I challenge you.
There have been hundreds of evictions of families in last year alone.
I want to know whose home.
Last year alone, there have been hundreds of evictions of Palestinians.
Only an illegal building. Also in Israel, if you build illegally, you take your home away.
Naftali Bennett, your government just passed a law to retroactively legalize land.
Give me a name.
Why did you pass a law to retroactively legalize land you took from the Palestinians?
Don't get all worked up. I'm asking, just give me a name of one family where Jews came and got into their house. That happened in Morocco. It happened in Libya. It happened in Egypt.
We've run out of time. You have no empathy for Palestinian suffering in the West Bank. You have no empathy for Palestinian suffering in the West Bank.
I have a lot of empathy. No. Quite the contrary. I have a lot of empathy. I live side by side with the Palestinians. No one's going anywhere. We're here to stay. They're here to stay. We have to find a way to live together.
You say you're a fan of Palestinians? Name 3. While Bennett is the new prime minister, he's greatly limited by Meretz and Labor in being able to do anything like annexation, and the government is legitimizing Arab-Israeli parties by including one in the coalition for the first time ever. And the ministries in charge of the police and Palestinian humanitarian policy are both controlled by left-wing ministers. This isn't a world-shattering event, but it's better than Bibi. Everything is better than Bibi. He doesn't own that home though, right? Like, what's the issue? They were peasants working land for other people who own the land. That dude might be an asshole, but he's absolutely right about that much. Sorry, a country that has no business being there decided to send people there, like immigrate people there, and then those people went and they purchased the fucking lands from other rich Palestinians. So I guess we have to purge you from the lands now. Like, what do you mean? That guy's an asshole, but he's correct. Do you fucking believe in feudalism then? Like, I don't understand why I will literally not understand how motherfuckers will be like, dude, I'm sorry, Israel is the best, most woke democracy on the planet. Also, guess what, dude? Those guys were fucking peasants, and feudalism is pretty tight. Hey, it is really easy to talk so much shit about Israel from your nice home in America. You want to talk shit, come here and actually know what the hell you are talking about. You are not getting the full truth. And what you are doing is causing anti-Semitism and not actually doing good for anyone, especially Palestinians. Because every time I hear you, bro, I want to kill more Palestinian baby, bro. Okay? You need to shut the fuck up right now and start justifying killing the Palestinians and displacing them so that, you know, I will stop doing more Palestinian murder. Least patriotic Israeli. Come live here, bro. No thanks, dude. Least patriotic Israeli. My man said anti-Semitism. Bro, you do realize that Palestine started this whole thing by being aggressive towards Israel. I forgot that this past couple of weeks, like, you know, this past week I didn't fucking cover this issue, so we got new frogs in the chat hitting those same fucking talking points. Yeah, Palestinians were being really aggressive in the Nakba as they were purged from their homes. That still exists, by the way. A lot of them are still alive. 6 million of them are overseas and living in diaspora. They can't return back to those homes, though. Israelis live in them now. What's up? Was that the aggressive actions of the Palestinians being forcibly removed from their homes and having to flee? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now? That's sorry, bro. You are being violent. You are being violent by being in a home that I wanted. Sorry, bro. You were aggressively being violent by existing in a home, bro. That was my home. Good shit, dude. Serious question. Respectfully wondering why you downplay how important religion is in this. Not saying I believe in their views at all, but isn't this based on trying to actually achieve some Zionist religious goal? Because Zionism should not be conflated with Judaism. And when you're a fucking idiot and your r/atheist ass like keeps doing that, you're playing into the hands of Zionists who routinely conflate Zionism with Judaism. Okay? Judaism is not about ethnically displacing Palestinians from historic Palestine in an effort to build a nation state that is theocratic. Okay? Zionism is colonialism. Zionism is terrorism in the way that it currently exists. Sorry, that's just the truth. Okay? Zionism is about justifying an apartheid state. Judaism is not. These motherfuckers love to marry the two so they can use it as a shield to defend themselves from any sort of legitimate criticism. Would you not also consider it historical Jewish land with the kingdom of Judea? It doesn't work that way, motherfucker. It literally doesn't work that way. Like, I'm sorry to tell you guys this. I get so fucking triggered whenever people are like, well, sorry, Jewish coin from fucking 4,000 years ago. Guess this is mine now. Like, that's insane, dude. That's insane. Okay, give it to the fucking Italians then. That's wild. It is a wild statement, dude. Give the entirety of Europe back to the fucking Mongolians. Yeah, give Spain back to the Moors, dude. Give Spain back to the Moors. Some anti-Semitic bastard tried to tell me the framing of an argument doesn't matter. Yeah, give England back to the Danes, dude. It was Finland. Back when things were so much better. England used to be Finland, my friend. Sorry. There's Danish coins there. It's now England given back to Denmark. That's not even remotely Danish. Shut up, you're coping. What you're doing is you're coping right now, Darcy. I'm a Stegman, Darcy. I am Uhtred, son of Uhtred, son of Uhtred. And I have a historic claim to Bebinbra. Anyway, what we know about the Israeli coalition that may oust Netanyahu. Israeli far-right politician Naftali Bennett, multi-millionaire by the way, joins hands with centrist leader Yair Lapid to form a coalition to unseat Netanyahu as prime minister. 12 years of Netanyahu is coming to an end. There's now a new fragile coalition. Bennett, 49, who was Netanyahu's defense minister, defended his decision to join hands with Lapid to prevent the country from sliding into a fifth consecutive election in just more than 2 years. It is my intention to do my utmost in order to form a national unity government with my friend Yair Lapid so that, God willing, inshallah, together we can save the country from a tailspin and return Israel to its course. You know, slowly murdering the Palestinians. Bennett said on Sunday after meeting with his own party, Yamina. Netanyahu has called the coalition plan a danger for the security of Israel. Shocking. He accused Bennett of betraying the Israeli right wing and urged nationalist politicians who have joined the coalition talks to not establish what he called a leftist government. Remember, boys, like, Netanyahu is a fucking psychopathic far-right ultranationalist, and this guy is even further to the right than he is in some ways. And when it comes to the issue of Palestinians, everyone is right-wing as fuck regardless. So I just want to make you guys understand, like, when you are caping for the keep using unbiased Al Jazeera, sorry, my brother, I should be using Haaretz, right? But even then, even if they use the same terms, then you're like, you're still going to get upset. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. There is no article. It's not about the article. It's about the truth. You are upset that American people are hearing about how fucking far right the Israeli government is, especially as it pertains to the treatment of Palestinians. That's it. It doesn't matter what the fucking article is. Stop being a pussy. Just admit that. Yeah. Use the unbiased far left Israeli news outlets. Totally unbiased. Like, find me an unbiased outlet, brother. Most Israelis thinks Haaretz reporters are traitors, my dude. Okay, but that's like psychotic. You know what I mean? And Haaretz is just like, Haaretz's coverage can, from time to time, be humane towards Palestinians. That's it. That's the only reason why they're like, people consider it to be like way too fucking left and you know, wildly biased. The point is, this kind of sentiment is unironically identical to Donald Trump and his fucking reactionary propaganda. Sorry, bro. Do not read, bro. Do not read bullshit lies from Al Jazeera, bro. They say Palestinians are human, and that's a lie, bro. Come on, bro. Anyway. Israeli media reported that under the proposed terms of the deal... Oh, fuck. What is this FaZe Clan tweet? New FaZe member tomorrow? No, it's not me, dude. I wish it was, though, but it's not. Probably gonna be like Ludwig or some shit. Of course you would click. Yeah. I literally don't know. I don't know who it is, but it's not me. I can tell you that. I wish it was, though. It's probably... Actually, it might be Aiden. Aiden Ross. It is a regional war over homeland. I don't think American opinion is especially important. Entertaining, though. It's a regional war over homeland. I don't think American opinion is especially important. Entertaining, though. Okay. How about this, then? If American opinion... Wait, that's a good take, my friend. How about we fucking pull all of the fucking support and maybe even normalize or maybe equalize the playing field by giving all of the years of support that we've offered unconditionally to the state of Israel to the Palestinians instead? How about that? I'm fucking on board with that, brother. You want to do that? Want to give some iron? You want to give Iron Dome to the Palestinians and also on top of that some fucking F-18s and shit? Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Let's do it. Let's level the playing field a little bit. Yeah. America has no business. The conflict for homeland. Yeah, dude. Nazis were engaging in a conflict for homeland. America and allied forces have no business dealing with this. Right? You know, they were just making living space for themselves. Right? Doesn't work that way. Israeli media reported that under the proposed terms of the deal, Bennett and Lapid would take turns as prime minister, but it has not been officially confirmed. The coalition comes after 11 whatever. Yesh Atid is the second largest party in the 120-member Knesset with 17 seats. Center-right alliance led by Netanyahu's Likud party emerged as the largest group in the April elections with more than 50 seats, but fell short of the 61 seat majority required to form a government. Yeah, it's the funniest thing is when like an Israeli will be like, America shouldn't talk about Israel's business. All right, bitch. Well, actually, you know what? Guess what? My tax dollars are paying for it. So, no, I am going to talk about it. How about that? So, suck my dick. Like, what do you mean America shouldn't be talking about it? Like, evangelicals literally fucking send billions of dollars of support to Israel yearly. Evangelical Christians in America. But if it's not our business, then we should stop funding. An anti-Netanyahu alliance would be fragile and require outside backing by Palestinian Israeli members of the parliament, experts say. The coalition would be expected to focus on economic recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic, while setting aside issues on which members disagree, such as the role of religion in society and Palestinian aspirations for statehood. Amina is a supporter of Israeli settlements considered illegal under international law in the occupied West Bank and East Jerusalem. Guys, this is why Al Jazeera is biased, by the way. Because, you know, they say stuff like, they correctly report on things like how Israeli settlements are literally considered illegal under international law. I hate when I read these illegal settlements correctly identified as illegal. Isn't Israel one of the only Middle East countries where women have right? No, dude. Oh, come. You are not funny, dude. When you do shit like this, I really want to fucking ban you. Like 18-month subscriber. Like, you're not funny. Like, this is not a funny stun lock. Take a week off, idiot. Stop fucking, you fucking stupid imbeciles. Like, you have to fucking behave in a way like you're some rando fucking dipshit chatter just to get my attention. So annoying. Makes me way more angry. It makes me way, way, way angrier when I see fucking 18-month subs do that shit on purpose to trigger me than dumbasses. Anyway. Jerusalem. I wonder how long it'll be until this guy is like indicted for some shit. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's as much as I want to cover it for the time being, okay? This is not going to change things. It's not going to make the situation for Palestinians better. But that's all I'm going to say for the time being. We got some good ass videos to look at already, okay? Is the entirety of the Israeli government too far right wing for actual change? Yeah. Libertarians going mask off and advocating for the repeal of the Civil Rights Act? Yeah, I don't.
Before we...
Okay, we got some fucking...
This is how I...
Alright, let's do it. React Lord stuff. Alright, what is this?
Drive a Porsche 911 and a Range Rover autobiography for free. I bought this triplex 5 years ago for $800,000. My down payment was $160,000, which left me with a mortgage of $640,000. My mortgage payment to the bank every...
Wait. So she's like, be able to purchase an $800,000 asset? Like, that's it? That's how you drive cars for free? By being able to purchase an $800,000 asset and become a landlord? Are you fucking insane? What a fucking psychotic take, dude.
Every month is $2,900. My monthly insurance and expenses is...
Okay, this shit's so triggering. It's like a flex to people who currently pay that much for rent. Oh, hey, are you fucking paying $3,900 a month in rent? Or $2,900 a month in rent? Guess what? That's my mortgage payment. Oh, wait, hold on. Leading up to that, I didn't have the problem of having to fucking pay off student loans. I didn't have to, I literally had $180,000 in additional funds that I could use as a down payment. Like, it all matter of like how to get rich quick schemes go back to the same fucking take, which is just be rich ahead of time, forehead.
Mortgage payment to the bank every month is $2,900. My monthly insurance and expenses is $1,000 a month. So that gives me a total expense for this building of $3,900 a month. But check this out. I get $2,500 in rent for each apartment every month. That gives me a total of $7,500 in revenue every single month. So my total revenue minus my total expense leaves me with $3,600 clean in my pocket. The combined payment of my...
Wait, where the fuck's the taxes, dude? They need to tax this person immediately. They have to tax this person. They have to tax this person, like, straight up immediately.
Portion my Range Rover is $3,500 a month, which leaves me $100 a month for gas. For more real estate facts and tips, follow me on TikTok.
I thoroughly enjoyed last night when you windmilled my ass so hard I could walk the next day. I love it so much. See you, babes. I enjoy you. Gay sex? What? What? What the fuck? Oh, God. Ultimately, it falls on the individual whether or not to take a loan for a college or a house. Sometimes you have to take responsibility for their actions. Can't get met over a loan when you signed off for that dog shit interest rate. This gabagool. So what happens, like, if you don't go to... If you don't go to college, you have a fucking dog shit job where, again, you can't make any fucking money regardless. Like, going to college is something that you do that the government should pay for 1,000%, specifically because it makes the labor pool more competitive in the international marketplace. It should not be exclusive to wealthy people. Why is it that like every rich person's arguments just come back to just fucking die if you're poor? Oh, dude, you didn't spawn into a rich family? What pretending to be crazy looks like? What? I don't care. I'm not going to watch that. I'm the shy tomboy with the rings in this video, son. Okay. Especially when basically every other country offers it for free. Wait, is there more of this? I want to know. I want to see more of this psycho's fucking videos, dude. I feel like these are, what is this? Tat Londano? Oh, is she in London? Like her real estate tips are Tatiana Londano. Oh God. That was so loud. What the fuck? Oh, she has no fucking videos. What the fuck? I think there's a point to be made about people who choose to go to a private school and pay $30K tuition when they have the option to go to a public state school for a fraction of the price. Are you fucking stupid, dude? Like, your name is Kieran, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that you're probably not from America and instead from like Ireland or some shit, okay? And that's why you have this idiotic take that straight up does not fucking recognize that like state schools are still incredibly expensive even if you're in state. We're talking about America, you fucking moron. We're talking about the United States of America. Public school is still insanely fucking expensive, you fucking moron. This fucking idiot thought private school is $30,000, dude. Dumbass EU morons in here like, I don't understand that. Why don't you go to public school? It's much cheaper. Right? You EU fuck. 30K is literally fucking public school is 30K. In-state tuition. I don't know why you go to fucking private school for $30,000. Yeah, that's 30K. Private school is 30K, right? My name is Karen, and I don't understand American schools. Madison, Wisconsin is $11K per year in state, or am I misunderstanding? Just be born in fucking Wisconsin, dude. Let alone like how competitive it is to begin with. Let alone like the $11K per year in state tuition is something that like most parents can spend. Oh wait, never mind. Just kidding. Hello, dude. Most Americans don't have fucking $400 in emergency spending, let alone $11,000 to spend on college. We're still talking about a fuckload of debt that families have to take up. I'm sorry, did you have $11,000 in extra funds lying around somewhere? That's, of course, before we get into the additional housing and room and board costs, the insanely expensive fucking textbooks that you have to pay for. Go ahead, Kieran. Go ahead, Kieran. Tell us more, dude. I mean, I'm a guy who went to both first a private school and then a public school. I went to a state school, in-state tuition. I still had student loan debt. Okay? Because that shit is expensive. It's sick that they prey on people trying to get an education. Yeah. I'm suffering, but I don't have a right to complain because I chose to get into it is basically the mindset of everyone who disagrees with your take, and they assume that people can't complain about a situation that shouldn't be bad. Yeah. Especially when, like, you know, comparable nations exist. It's not that fucking hard to just, like, look at other countries and the way that they do it. A much better process that they have personally for this sort of thing. But hey, the fuck do I know? I don't understand it. This shite is actually much cheaper. UW-Madison's own website calculate their actual cost, and it's $27K per year. Another TikTok from her. Let's watch it.
Many of you complain that you don't have enough money to get your real estate license, but I have a solution to that problem. It's called Get Off Your Ass and Get a Summer Job. Here are the top 5 best paying summer jobs. Number 1, dog walker, $15 to $16 an hour. Number 2, construction worker, $15 to $18 an hour. Number 3, swim instructor, $16 to $18 an hour. Number 4, virtual assistant, $15.
Bro, this is literally where, dude? Where is she talking about? Bro, this is so funny. This is so funny. Oh my God. This is literally the Indeed slider of TikTok videos, dude. This is the Indeed slider. Oh, I didn't realize that, you know, you could just like fucking... walk downstairs and talk, $1,000 an hour. Oh my God, she's so bad. I didn't realize these, there were so many of these jobs that were available that people were just like easily ready to get $15 an hour starting.
$15 to $18 an hour. Number 5, tutor, $21 to $100 an hour, guys.
Wait, but how are you going to become a tutor if you don't have like prior education and qualifications? For example, like some of these things that she's talking about, people need to have like skills ahead of time. So what happens when you're paying off your student loan debt because, you know, you want to become a tutor and, you know, 5,000 hours of work to buy our stupid house? Well, no, she's not even saying buy my house. No. She's not even saying that. That's so that you can fucking then turn around and try to become a real estate agent so you can start selling fucking houses, so you can start building some assets on the side or building enough capital on the side so then you can end up, you know, putting together after years and years and years. I have a fucking PhD and I charge $60 an hour for tutoring. This bitch is insane.
For more real estate facts and tips, follow me on TikTok.
But yeah, you have a
and
PhD,
Instagram.
dude.
Many of you complain that you don't have...
Also, like, are tutors actually working like fucking, you know, 80 hours a week or some shit? Like, what are they talking about? $100 an hour isn't crazy. The thing is that you only have to work a few hours a week. Yeah. I got paid $18 for tutoring 4 kids. That was on the high end of people taught in a fairly well-off area. Didn't you mention recently that there are more real estate agents than empty houses right now? Yes. Taxes are the worst.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, mother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, mother.
Is this person crazy? Like, her entire existence is literally an argument for why we need to tax her until like her business is not profitable. Okay, let's do this.
This is how much money I made as a real estate agent by selling this luxury townhouse. I listed this beautiful property for $2.5 million. I then brought my own...
Where is she selling this shit? I don't understand. How is a luxury townhouse like this like 2.5 million? Where?
Buyer to purchase it. After negotiating with the seller and the buyer, the final offer that was accepted for the townhouse was $2,480,000, which was a reduction of $20,000 from the original list price. Usually I split the commission with another agent, but because I brought the buyer myself, I get to keep the entire commission, which...
First of all, that is, I don't know how it is in whatever real estate market that she's in, but that's questionable practice. Number one, that's literally not ethical. So she's basically saying she's negotiating with herself. Pretty sure that's illegal, okay? It's done all the time, I know, but almost certain, depending on where you're at, it is definitely, like I said, questionable practice. She's in Quebec. She also dodges taxes. No. People do it. You can do it. You can go to... So there's a need for a seller, like a seller's agent, right? So what you can do sometimes is if you're in the market for real estate, go directly to the buyer, especially if you like know the buyer, or not the buyer, sorry, the seller's agent, and be like, hey, can you also play the role of the buyer's agent here, and have them sign off on it. It isn't legal in my state, and this is 100% like the videos they showed at free lunches to get widows to dump their money into real estate to be soaked up by other agents.
Which leaves me with a check of $106,000. For more real estate facts and tips, follow me on TikTok and Instagram. This is how much money...
I'm surprised she ain't saying all this shit in that horrible sounding French nice racist chat. What? What? Did you just find a fucking comment in 40,000 people to cry about because someone said that someone assumed that she might have like horrible sounding Canadian French? Wow. Incredible. You're right. We are so tabernacle. We are so fucking racist towards the Quebecois. We are so racist here against the Quebecois.
This is how I got the money to buy my first revenue property.
Oh, I want to know this.
And you could do the same.
I want to know.
Saving my money from a summer job, I bought...
Wait, she saved 12... Wait, what? Hold on.
This is how I got the
Wait, she saved $12,500 from her summer job. I wonder what it was.
To buy my first revenue property. Follow these steps and you could do the same. After saving my money from a summer job, I bought a condo for $250,000.
Wait, so how does that work, dude? Isn't the down payment on a $250 condo literally at least 25 grand? How did you put a down payment of $12,000 for a $250,000 condo? How did you pay the fucking mortgage payments? How do you have such good credit that like a bank would allow you to? Oh, it's 5% down payment in Quebec. I don't know. I don't know how fucking is she in Quebec?
Since I was a first-time home buyer, I only had to put 5% down, which was $12,500, which gave me a mortgage of $237,500.
This insane woman is from Montreal. The housing market is literally amongst the craziest in town.
My mortgage payment and expenses were $1,300 a month. So I rented the condo for $1,500 a month while pocketing $200 a month and lived with my parents. After 2 years...
No shot this person doesn't have wealthy parents, dude. I'm sorry. When the housing market crashed, like how it did in 2008, these types all had to file for bankruptcy. Like, how the fuck does she have insane credit like this? Invest in Dogecoin? Okay, shut up. So what's up? Property maintenance, insurance, like she just... It's not just the fucking... It's not just the mortgage payments that matters in that situation. So if she only has $200 extra left and she literally fucking spent all of the $12,500 that she had made in her in her summer job, then it kind of doesn't make sense. There's got to be additional money. How to be successful in real estate? Make $200 a month.